Today, I want to share something simple, but powerful enough to reshape your entire life. It's not a course, it's not a complicated system, and it's not something only successful people can do. It's just one daily habit, a small habit, but when you do it consistently, your mindset changes, your decisions change, and eventually, your life changes. Welcome to AbdiSpeak, where we learn, grow, and level up together. Let's dive in. Before we talk about the habit itself, we need to understand something important. Success doesn't start with money. Success doesn't start with opportunity. Success starts with mindset. Two people can live in the same city, come from the same background, face the same challenges, but one will move forward, grow, and build something meaningful, while the other stays stuck. Why? Because they think differently. One says, I can't do this. The other says, I don't know how yet, but I can learn. One says, I don't have opportunities. The other says, I will create opportunities. Mindset is the lens through which you see the world. If the lens is limited, your life becomes limited. But if the lens is open, your world expands. So, what is this habit? Very simple. Spend at least 10 minutes every day learning something new that improves your thinking, not scrolling, not wasting time, not consuming noise, but intentional learning, reading, listening, studying, reflecting. Just 10 minutes every single day. That's it. You might be thinking, just 10 minutes? How can that change anything? Well, it's because most people fail when they try to change their life overnight. They get a burst of motivation and say, I am going to read for 2 hours every day. They do it for one day, maybe two. Then life gets in the way. They feel overwhelmed and they quit. The goal was too big, too soon. But 10 minutes, anyone can do that, even on your busiest days, even when you're tired, even when you're completely unmotivated. 10 minutes removes all the excuses. It's so small, you can't say no. And here's the secret: consistency is far more powerful than intensity. One page a day eventually becomes a whole book. One new idea a day becomes a new skill. One mindset shift a day becomes a new life. It's about the power of small steps, taken consistently, leading to big, transformative change. So, what should you learn in these 10 minutes? You should focus on anything that develops your core thinking. Areas like mindset itself, emotional intelligence, personal growth, communication, discipline, business thinking, psychology, or even deeper topics like faith, purpose, and self awareness. Why these? Because these are the foundations that shape how you think, and how you think shapes how you live. Here are some practical examples of what this could look like. You could read a few pages of a book on leadership. You could listen to a meaningful podcast segment on overcoming fear. You could watch an educational video like this one. Or maybe you just need to reflect by writing down your goals and thoughts in a journal. You could even just spend 10 minutes practicing gratitude, which is proven to rewire your brain for positivity. The specific content matters, of course, but the habit of showing up for yourself every single day matters even more. So, how does this one small habit actually change your life? It happens slowly. So slowly, in fact, you might not even notice it at first. But then, things begin to shift. You start making better decisions almost automatically. You begin to understand yourself and your patterns on a deeper level. You find yourself responding calmly to situations where you used to react emotionally. You start to see opportunities where everyone else just sees problems. Over time, you become calmer, clearer, more focused, and the people around you will notice. Not because you went around announcing you were changing, but because your presence itself changes. Your energy shifts, your mindset becomes stronger, and a strong mindset inevitably creates a strong life. It's a quiet revolution that happens from the inside out. Now let's be honest. Starting this habit sounds easy, but there's a huge obstacle standing in your way. Your biggest enemy is not a lack of time. It's not a lack of resources. It's not a lack of support. Your biggest enemy is distraction, the endless scroll, the constant noise, the addiction to cheap entertainment, all the things designed to keep your mind occupied, but not engaged. That's why this habit must be intentional. You have to actively protect your 10 minutes every day. Treat it like a sacred appointment with your future self, because that is exactly what it is. You are investing in the person you want to become, 10 minutes at a time. So guard that time fiercely. Here is a simple, practical routine you can use to start today. First, choose a fixed time. I find that first thing in the morning or right before bed works best, as it anchors the habit to your existing routine. Second, remove all distractions. Put your phone on silent mode and turn off all notifications. Close unnecessary tabs on your computer. Create a space for focus. Third, focus on one source of learning. Don't try to do everything at once. Pick one book, one podcast, one lecture, or just your journal. And finally, the most important step, reflect. After your 10 minutes are up, ask yourself two simple questions. What did I learn today? How can I apply this, even in a small way? This step turns passive consumption into active growth. Then, just repeat it tomorrow. That's it. Simple, powerful, and absolutely life-changing. Your life today is a direct reflection of your past decisions, your past thoughts, and your past habits. But the great news is, your future life will be shaped by the decisions you make starting right now. You have the power to choose a different path. So choose growth. Choose awareness. Choose to build a stronger mindset. Because when you upgrade your thinking, you upgrade your entire life.